We'll start with a Difflugia Corona and a nosy rotifer. Notice at the front of this Difflugia there's his pseudopod sticking out front, way out front for this normal thing. That's one of his coronas there on the back, that point. The point on the back there is a, he'll have 2, 3, or 4, maybe more of these that he builds. They're usually out of quartz or small grains of sand, and he glues them together, and it's hollow. You can see the outer shell here that the point is attached to. You can still just barely see a pseudopod out front. Getting back to the shell, you can see it's pretty much round. You can see the point is hollow. And inside the outer circle, you'll see kind of a greenish ball in there. That's him hanging on. He's got little thin strands of ectoplasm going out to the edge of the shell to hold on to. There's a focus down through it and back out. You can see the stones that he uses, pieces of quartz, sand, dust. Glues them together with a organic glue that he makes. There you can see him as I focus back out there. That's the closest part of the shell to the lens. That's the furthest part, the inside of the shell. This large column thing that he's on is a water hyacinth root. It's finer than a human hair. On the microscope, I'm using a 40x Plan Achromat Nikon bright field lens on a Nikon fluopod scope. Looks like he's kind of stuck there. Can't work his way through that garbage barrier there. And that stuff is just pond scum, the same stuff that's on the bottom of a pond. Builds up over time. It's just dead, decaying matter. There goes a diatom at the top there. You can see other diatoms on the layer of the hyacinth there. Another diatom in the middle there. And we'll slide on over here to this green thing. This is a Closterium. He's a big one. He's a giant one. He's 10 times bigger than the regular size. I've found a bunch of these in my samples recently. Either the radiation is finally getting through, or he's been eating his spinach. Okay, those particles on the vacuole on the end of the point there, those are sulfate crystals, a form of gypsum, barium sulfate. And other particles going down channels on the inside of him there. There's the center line, that's called the bridge. Different particles and nutrients and water going up and down the channels inside him. This is a single-celled animal too, by the way. Well, a plant, I guess. I guess it's a plant. It can move on its own, though. I mean, you don't see bushes and trees getting up and walking away, but this guy can do it. But he can also make his food from chlorophyll. This is a vacuole at the other end, filled with barium crystals. See, he's moving on his own there. Nothing's pushing him. He has a mucus that he can excrete from the tips, I believe. Back over to check on him. He hasn't gone anywhere. And we're about ready to close out here.